my Facebook, and I am running YouTube right now. I figured I would just say hi to everybody at one time, so please excuse me while I look at both. I want to set these up so I can see the chats. But I just wanted to check in with everybody and say hello, since I'm finally home from the last trip to Ohio. As you can see, guys, I have another beautiful black eye. So it's very pretty. I got that this week. Apparently, I have an infection in my eyelid after this last trip to Ohio, and they put me on antibiotics. So hopefully that clears this up pretty soon. But I just wanted to kind of check in and let you guys know I did get it looked at by a doctor. So hopefully everything will be okay very, very soon. But I am going to keep a close eye on it, so to speak, so that, if it gets any worse or doesn't get any better, I can make sure that, I get it looked at by a doctor again. By like a specialist or something. But you can see it bruised really good under here. I posted some pictures. You can see like how it started as just a little spot, and then it just sort of migrated out. Yeah, stop getting into fights. Yeah. Hi, Lance. How are you? Like I say, guys, I am running the two platforms, so please don't mind me as I look across both phones here. Hi, Josh. So I just wanted to, like I said, check in with you guys, let you know about my cool eye because it just looks awesome. So as I wear my shades everywhere, please don't mind me when I'm out and about. For those of you that didn't get a chance to see, we did do the last donation drop at the Negley Fire Department in Negley, Ohio, which is one of the surrounding communities to East Palestine. The donation drive-through worked really, really well there. There was nobody waiting on train tracks trying to get donations. There was a lot more room, and it was so wonderful to have all of those volunteers. I know, Tammy, I miss you guys too, and I promise I'm going to be making a trip north as soon as I can to come visit again. Um, but yeah, so the donation drive went really, really well there. Like I said, we had a little bit more room. We didn't have the active train tracks. There was a lot less dust. So it was a little bit easier on my system for that day. However, while we were there, I had the opportunity, I was blessed with, thanks, Josh. I was blessed with an invitation to attend the Real America's Voice Abandoned series specials. Had the American Sunrise, and we had Steve Bannon's War Room there, and John Fredericks, and it was an amazing experience. These guys came out and they did this whole special report on East Palestine. And like I said, they had invited us to come along and experience that with them. It was absolutely amazing. I did post the live stream footage, their live stream footage from Getter. Those links are on the Soup Mama official page on Facebook. It is my understanding that YouTube was taking those down. Now, I do have live stream footage from us attending. So it is a slightly different perspective, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get it up on YouTube without getting any strikes. So we're going to see. I might try and put some of those up. Nicole O'Grady from Steve Bannon's War Room, she actually interviewed me as well. That interview is on Instagram. So I just created a new Instagram account. I haven't figured it out yet. But we do have another social media to add to the mix. But again, guys, right now, the best way to get a hold of me or any of us, if you have any questions about Ohio or donating to Ohio or volunteering your time or donating your time, please email us at soupmamaofficial@gmail.com. That way we can get you in on a mass Zoom email if you're interested in joining the public planning Zooms. We are going to be resuming those hopefully this week. We do have our board meeting. Let's see, what's today? Today's Sunday. And we will be setting the next date for the public Zoom. So I will be putting those links out for you guys for those of you that want to help us plan the next donation drive. We are planning on doing the next donation delivery on April 16th. That's our tentative date right now. And we'll be working with everybody on the ground in Ohio, just like we did last time with the nonprofits. I am working on a complete list of all of those people that worked on this last one to make sure that we're thanking everybody and hopefully not missing anyone. So it's been crazy. Like I said, I just got home, and with everything with my eye, it was just, and of course the after effects from Ohio as well. For those of you that have been following my journey, you know the first time I went to EP, I had a few problems when I came home, some respiratory issues, things like that for a few days after I got back. I did have those same kinds of problems this time, obviously a little bit more complicated, but I did actually stay a lot longer in East Palestine this second time than I did the first. So my throat still isn't 100%. I still kind of have a weird, little weird cough. My skin is very dehydrated yet. I still have a little bit of that taste in my mouth from there. And, obviously I got the infection in my eye this past week. Now, my eyes started draining the first 2 days I was there, that Sunday and Monday. By Wednesday, I had this weird, like, filmy stuff coming out, and I was, like, constantly cleaning stuff out of this eye. And then by Friday, it started, or, like, Friday into Saturday, like, in the middle of the night, it just started getting black and blue out of nowhere. So this is definitely a new experience. Definitely not not what I wanted, but like I said, I ended up at an urgent care to get it looked at. And hopefully, like I said, the antibiotics will work. But I am still planning on making sure that I go back. I'm going to tilt this a little bit so I can see this screen a little bit better so I don't feel like I'm looking all over the place again. So we are planning on going back, like I said, on the 16th. So those of you that want to donate monetarily, we do still have the QR codes. I am going to start putting those back out. We have a list of tangible goods. If anybody would like to donate any physical goods like foodstuffs or clothing or cleaning supplies or hygiene products or baby stuff or feminine products, anything like that. We will have donation locations again. We will have a drop ship location address for those of you that want to just drop ship the items directly into East Palestine. Any of the monies that, hi Sasha, hi Iva, any of the monies that we collect, folks, we are trying to use towards water and air purification systems for anyone that doesn't have any potential water, soil testing, or any other needs that these guys might have. If you watch the War Room episodes, or if you watch all of the coverage from the Abandoned series on Real America's Voice, you will see that there are a lot of challenges that these folks are facing. And again, there's expenses for everything. That soil testing is about $1,000 for every soil test. Well testing can be up to $250. A lot of these water filtration systems, you're talking about a couple hundred or a couple $1,000, depending on the size of the unit for these homes. So these folks are really facing some serious challenges and some serious struggles. A lot of their wells are starting to come back showing contaminated. Oh, hey, Raj here. Again, this stuff is really important. Now, there are a ton of, there's a Give, Send, Go that they have. It's East Palestine Off the Rails. It's a group on Facebook. They do have a Give, Send, Go on there. They're looking for donations to help build planter boxes so that they don't have to plant in their soil. So they want to make raised planter boxes to try and grow some foods and stuff. Because, a lot of the things, like these folks, a lot of them have homesteads. A lot of them have animals. A lot of them have gardens. A lot of them have wells. They depend on their properties and their lands to help supplement. So, and a lot of them hunt. So what's happening is that these animals are, free ranging, and they're afraid to eat their chicken eggs. They're afraid to eat their duck eggs. They're afraid to eat their chickens or their ducks because they don't know what they're eating with this contaminated soil. And, This is one of these complications with the gardens and the animals. You can't trust anything coming out of the soil. So now, instead of being able to keep their grocery bills really limited and live very simply like they've been, these people are experiencing, like they can't hunt. So let's just say they go out and hunt a deer normally, okay? And after it's butchered and everything, it's like 100 pounds of meat. We'll multiply that by about $5 a pound. That can feed a family of four for like 3 to 4 months. That's a huge expense out of their pocket that they weren't expecting. On top of the fruits and vegetables, on top of, all of the other expenses, the extra doctor appointments and the testing and the lost time and wages, depending on where they're working or with their health issues, being ill and being sick. It's really frustrating to see. And it's heartbreaking because, for example, Kayla, who is an amazing, amazing woman. She has 3 children on her property, 3. And she is one of those people that, normally does all of those things and they're struggling. Hi, Elaine. Nice to see you. And they're struggling. These families are struggling. A lot of these people are disabled or they're on limited means. I do have a lot of interviews that I did while I was there in East Palestine. I will be working on trying to get that footage up on YouTube for you guys. There were some amazing people that volunteered to sit down. Hi, Kathy. That volunteered to sit down and speak with me about this, about their unique situations, about what they're going through, the help they're either getting or not getting, or challenges that they're facing. And it's absolutely heartbreaking to hear because everybody's stories are so different. Their situations are also very different, but there's such an underlying outcry because they are being let down by the government at every level, and it's sad to see. Now, as I understand it, there have been some amazing donations that came in after the War Room episode. I heard that there was a couple other visitors to town as well that made some extraordinary contributions. Fantastic. This is great, guys. The EPA, Rajir, they say that the water and the soil is safe. That's what they're telling these people. Oh. Huh. What just happened? This was really interesting. My Facebook just kicked me off. Okay. So I'm gonna restart the Facebook. I'm not really sure why Facebook just kicked me off. That's really interesting. YouTube, I'm glad you're still hanging on there. So please bear with me a second while Facebook gets rolling. Guess they don't like what I have to say. Although Facebook told me that I wasn't allowed to post live links either. Facebook told me like my account was restricted for something. I can't post links until like Wednesday morning. And I haven't quite figured that out because I've gotten no notifications. Nothing's been taken down off my page. No warnings, no nothing. Just all of a sudden I try and post a live link and it won't let me. What's funny is it let Stitch do it from his phone, but it won't let me. And I tried posting another link on the Facebook page from my stuff and it won't let me post it. It told me I'm restricted. So it's kind of interesting that the other board members can post, but I can't. At least I can't post links. I don't know. I guess I was a bad girl. Facebook likes to slap my hands. But that's what happens when you tell the truth. And that's what happens when you try and put the positive stuff out there and the stuff that they don't want you to know. So we'll just keep doing it. I'm just going to depend on you guys to make sure that you're liking and sharing all of the information out because it is really important that we get out the stories of these people, especially in Ohio. I know that we have a lot of other things that have happened in the last week here. Roger, I'm not sure. I know some people have been drinking the water. I don't know if the EPA did. But when I was there, I actually took pictures of a guy at the park. They had dug a second well, and they were pulling water samples because they were going to be testing them. So I'm not really sure. It was like kind of interesting, but I was able to take some pictures and we asked a few. So hesitant to talk to us or not. We got a little bit of information. I had to get some photos. Hi guys. Hi Julie. I didn't see exactly who came in before that, but hello, hello. Like I said, it's been interesting. Facebook has been kind of, like I said, limiting some of the posts that I can put out, but guys, please share the information. Again, I did start an Instagram account. It's Soup Mama Official, but it's got hyphens. Soup, well, not hyphens, underscores. Soup underscore Mama underscore Official on Instagram. And haven't figured out how to use it, but it's there. Haven't gotten there yet. I actually had my 18-year-old son. I was like asking him questions. I'm like, how do you do this? It's so terrible. So terrible. But again, we're trying to get out information as best we can. And if you guys find any news articles or anything like that you happen to see us in, please tag us in that. We would love to see the information that's getting out and make sure that it's getting shared. Because it's definitely pretty cool. Oh, Julie, yeah, I'm glad you finally made one of the lives. This is awesome. But like I said, we are going to be starting the public Zooms again. So Tuesday night is our board meeting for the Soup Mama Official board. Those of you that don't know, Soup Mama Official is a whole group of us. It isn't just me. I could never do this all by myself. I have an amazing team of people that I work with all the time. And as most of you guys know, we are, all of our paperwork is filed for the nonprofit, very, very diligently behind the scenes to make sure that we have everything, all our ducks in a row to continue doing these wonderful, wonderful things. And we really appreciate your support because it was just like 2 days ago that Facebook gave me this reminder that I started the page 1 year ago. So it's pretty amazing to know that you guys have all been with me on this journey and been supporting and helping the whole time. And we really appreciate it because with your help, we've been able to do some really amazing things and really affect some good change in the world. So with that, that's very exciting. And thank you guys so much for doing that. And thank you so much for supporting. Please, again, make sure you're liking and sharing the information from our page. I will be trying to update the flyers as well, and I think that the way I'm going to do this from now on with the event flyers is kind of create those posts on Facebook and pin them to the top of the page for the current month. There's one that has all of the reoccurring like monthly and weekly flyers that are all on it, and then I'm going to do one for the following months and beyond, anything that's planned a little further out. And I think I'm just going to pin them to the top of the page like I've been and just keep adding flyers as I go. So even if, and share them once I create the post and share them out to the groups. But guys, you're going to want to keep checking those flyers for updates to see what gets added. It's a little bit easier than trying to continuously do new posts with all of those. I want to try and keep them together as possible and easy to find for you. So, again, I'm going to change that up a little bit, and we're going to try and just keep the monthly and the reoccurring, and then the further out events posted at the top of the page on the Facebook page for you guys. So if you are looking for those, please check them out there. All of the flyers are posted on the Telegram page as well. And they're a little bit easier to find because that social media is mostly just the flyers. And then if I'm doing a live event, just a notification. So it's not as many things to scroll through as the Facebook or some of the other social medias. For those of you that didn't see the post, we are also on Truth Social. So please make sure if you're on Truth Social that you get on there and you follow that account as well. And share that out to your friends. We are, again, going to be going back to East Palestine tentatively on the 16th. So those planning Zooms will be resuming this week. I'll be putting all of that information out, and that link I will post across all of the social medias. If you want to get on the email list so you can have that Zoom link directly emailed to you, please email us soupmamaofficial@gmail.com. That way we can put you on the email list. If you, your group, your business wants to help join in and help coordinate this effort, we would really greatly appreciate your help. Many hands make light work. Is there soup? No soup tonight, sweetheart. No soup tonight. I just got home. But yeah, so like I said, we will be going back. If you guys want to make any cash donations or contribute in that way financially, that we can try and help these guys defray the costs of water and soil testing or water and air purifiers if they haven't gotten one or if they don't qualify for one, if they're not within the radius. Like I said, that's what those monetary donations will be used for. We do also have a business package if your business is looking to donate any physical items to Ohio and you need a receipt or anything like that. Please contact us. We can get you all of that information as well. If you would like to be a donation location or would like to coordinate a donation location, we would love to have your help with that. Because we do want to make it a nationwide effort. I do know this time that we should be having donations coming from more states to try and help these guys out in East Palestine. We've been working with a bunch of other groups and starting to expand into some more states and get some more help on board. So I'm very, very excited about that, guys. And I cannot wait to start getting this ready for the next run-in. You have no idea how much it means to these guys and how grateful they truly are for any and all of the help. And again, we'll still have so if you want to just drop ship items directly to them, you're more than welcome. That address will be provided. Like I said, we will have all of the QR codes if you'd like to donate in any kind of monetary fashion. If you want to donate your time or your energies or any of your talents to help us out, we are looking for extra hands on deck at all times. So please join in the public Zooms and check out all the cool footage and stuff. Like I said, I've been posting most of it on the Facebook page. I will be trying to transfer it to some of the other social medias. But we do have an Instagram account now in the Truth Social if you haven't checked it out. So, yeah, lots of stuff going on, guys. Lots of stuff going on. I will be trying to post some more content, provided that they let me. Provided that they let me. Yeah, Tim, it's amazing, like, with between the tornadoes and the train derailments and fires and all this other stuff. It's absolutely crazy. And I think, my personal opinion, I feel like they're trying to overwhelm the support groups. Those people that care, that go in, that volunteer. And I just feel like that it's like concentrated at this time. It's just spread super, super thin, and it makes it very hard to help all these guys because there is a lot of tragic stuff going on right now all across our nation, all across the globe, and it's just very frustrating because I wish I could do more. Like when we were in Ohio, Mississippi was getting hit with all those tornadoes, and everybody was messaging me and reaching out to me. The thing is that and obviously I was trying to pass on information and try and get as many hands on deck and as possible that I knew of to try and help, or if they might have been available, to get them in touch with the right people. But it's kind of frustrating sometimes because I wish I could do more, and I know that as a kitchen we wish we could do more too, but it's hard. We can't be everywhere at once. And the more volunteers, the merrier. So if you guys want to get on board and help volunteer, we're always looking for volunteers to come help us out. So please reach out to us. The more people we have, the more good we can do. And that's really the truth of it. So if we all, get together for a planning thing for whatever comes up, that's awesome. Really need to stick together. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Elaine. I mean, and Ohio's proof of that. So, so realistically, in Ohio, the government just left them there. They're like, oh, okay, your stuff's safe. Have fun. Deal with the railroad. And the railroad only thinks that they should be responsible for just this small little area. But this has affected towns miles away. This has affected waterways. I mean, this dirty water, contaminated water, goes right out into the Ohio River. So it's really kind of scary because it's contaminating a lot of water supplies. It's not just one, it's several. So uh, it's scary. It's really very scary because, if we don't start sticking together, this could happen in all of our communities. And again, where is the government? Where's Joe Biden? Where is he? He hasn't been there. Trump was there. Giuliani was there. Now you've had Steve Bannon there and Real America's Voice. And, I forget who just showed up. All of those people care, but where's Kamala? Where's Joe? Where's AOC? Where are all these guys? Where's the EPA? I mean, really, they have a little office there. Where's FEMA? Oh, wait, that's right. They won't declare a disaster. Why won't they declare the emergency? Why? If you see the pictures of that burn, okay, and you understand what chemicals they created, why are they not there? Why were the trains not stopped? Why did they build train tracks over contaminated soil and let those trains start running immediately? Why did they do that? The thing is that, we have to start asking these questions as Americans. Why are they not there? If these agencies are so great and our government is so great and all of this stuff is working so flawlessly, why aren't they there? Why is it up to the American people to take care of the American people? I mean, realistically, that's what our country was founded on. But for all of you that are all pro-government or saying that the government should step in, yeah, they should. Absolutely. This is one of those times where this is what the government is supposed to do, is help with these things. But it's dysfunctional at every level. It's completely dysfunctional. And these people need help now. They can't wait for the railroad and they can't wait for the government. And unfortunately, that could be your town or my town or the town right next door. This could be anywhere in the world. And they're just leaving them. If they're not within a certain radius, they don't get soil testing or they don't get well testing. They don't qualify. These people were basically nuked with chemicals. Their homes, their children, their animals, their lands, everything. And this stuff is gross. It's not a joke. It's not funny. It's terrible. It is a terrible, terrible breathing environment. And anybody that goes there that I've known has some kind of an effect from being there. Everyone. And it doesn't matter who they are in the world. It doesn't matter what title they are. It doesn't matter how popular they are. It doesn't matter how rich or how poor. They are all affected the same. They're all affected the same. They get this cough. They're having breathing issues, respiratory. Yeah, Bannon was sick too. Yeah, his whole crew got sick. And that's not a joke, guys. Like, it is not a joke. The first time I was there, I told you I was sick for 2 days afterwards. This time I stayed 4 days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. 4 days in EP. 4 days. My throat's still scratchy. My nose is still stuffy. My skin is still insanely dry. I'm still tasting that stuff. I was actually physically getting ill from it 2 days ago, and I have this lovely infection in my eye. I really feel if you guys have not looked up phosgene gas, you should. Because it's a crime against humanity. And that phosgene was created in that burn. There are still dioxins in that water. I went down to the contaminated creek and we flipped rocks. And you can see the stuff coming up when you're just flipping rocks. And it's almost 2 months later. This is their water. 2 months later. It smells like acid and sulfur and petroleum all at the same time. And when you're flipping those rocks or you get anywhere near that water, your whole face starts burning. Everything starts burning. Your nasal passages, your lips start burning. Ladies, if you've ever put on a really, really strong lip plumper, you know, one of those ones that you want to like instantly take off because it burns like heck, that's what it feels like. Yeah, Elaine, but they're claiming that that is okay to drink, yes. There are no fences up along the creeks. Little kids could just go right into it and wade right into it. And as a matter of fact, this is disgusting, by the way, just so you're aware. This is really disgusting. The railroad, to promote normalcy in the town, wants to have an Easter egg hunt in the park. Okay? Now, for those of you that don't understand how that's all set up, the contaminated creeks run right along the front of that park. And they've been aerating the water in that area. And when you aerate the water, it releases the dioxins into the air. So they want these kids to have an Easter egg hunt right next to a dioxin factory where they're spewing this crap all over. If you look through the photos that I posted on the Facebook page, you will see on the screen a picture of these little infants, their bellies, these rashes they're experiencing. They live right next to the creek. They live right next to the creek. And these babies are covered in rashes. I have the photos. I saw the babies right in front of me. And you could ask any one of those people there, and they will tell you. You know, somebody made a comment about these babies having to go through COVID, and now they have to deal with this. These kids don't know what to think there. They're fine one day, they're sick the next. They've got diarrhea and fevers and vomiting and rashes. As mom, I could not imagine the horror of having my children exposed to that there. I couldn't imagine it. You have to excuse me, guys. I'm really trying not to cry too much because it makes my eye hurt. So I'm really struggling because I don't want to, like... These people did not deserve this. They just wanted to live their lives and have their businesses in a small town, and raise their families, or retire. They just wanted to live peacefully and quietly, enjoy their animals and their farmlands. They don't make much money. I think their average income is somewhere around $45,000 a year. So it's not very much. And they don't ask for much. They're proud people. They're just like any one of us that go out and work their jobs every day and just provide for their families. That's what they do. And they need our help. That's the bottom line, guys. They need our help. They need the help of their neighbors. They need the help of caring strangers because the government isn't helping. And that's the truth. They're not. And nobody's being held accountable right now. And maybe they will. Maybe eventually, they'll figure out a solution to this, and maybe there will be some kind of restitution. But what kind of restitution is there really for losing everything in your life? Some of these families are generations and generations. There's one lady who said that they've got almost a century-old farm. 100 years on a family farm that's now contaminated through no fault of their own. I met another gentleman there. He had literally just closed on his property the week that the train derailed. The week it derailed. Could you imagine just putting a down payment on a property and on a home, and then all of a sudden not being able to live there? Could you imagine that? I couldn't imagine. I'd be devastated. I don't know about you, but I would be absolutely devastated if that was me. Because all your money's gone then. You're all tied up in a property that's now not worth what you paid for it, and you can't live there because everything's contaminated. Some of these people are living out of hotels for the most part during the week, and they're getting kicked out on the weekends because the hotels are full, and they have to find someplace else to be. They don't even, there's no stability for them. No stability for them right now. Sorry, guys. Oh. Like I said, this really sucks. This eye really hurts. And I apologize. Sorry, it's just throbbing a little bit. So, makes it hard to think. But yeah, I have to tell you, this trip was it was a lot harder than the first one. I got to meet a lot more amazing people this time around. And some people I got to know a lot better. Mandy, I've already been doing that. Thank you. That is something I actually carry with me in my purse, even in my travels. Comes in handy. But again, I had the opportunity to get to know some of these people much better. And as you get to know these people there, you find that they're no different than someone in your family. And they're all wonderful. And they're great. And they deserve better. So we're going to try and help them as best we can. Because that's what we do. And hopefully, we can can help with some of the things that they're lacking, like the purification for some of them that can't get them, or to help them get testings just so they have peace of mind, so they know if they can even farm on their land. But we're gonna keep going, and we're gonna do what we do best. We're gonna just do our best to help. So anyway, like I said, guys, I'm banned from posting stuff on Facebook with links right now. I might be able to get a workaround with some of the other members of the kitchen. Like I said, they were able to post, but I wasn't. So I will be getting information out to you, even if I have to do it in a live. But we are going to be doing those Zooms. I would expect maybe on Thursday evening. So for those of you that might be wishing to join the next planning Zoom, I would expect it might be Thursday. Good night, Tim. And like I said, just watch the social media. I will be posting those links out, and I will be posting them on all platforms. If you want an email, please email us at soupmamaofficial@gmail.com. We can send the Zoom link directly to you, or if you need any information. If you guys want to donate monetary funds, I will be putting QR codes out very, very soon again with the flyers, so you guys know what we're looking for as far as tangible goods as well, if you wanted to donate any tangible goods. And I'll make sure that the dropship address and any other donation collection points that are set in stone are also listed for you guys as quickly as possible for anybody wishing to donate, so you know where you can send it, that it'll get to the right place. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of check in, let you guys know what was going on, and I was frustrated so with Facebook, but wanted to touch base. And guys, I will be putting some posts out very soon. But thank you for listening, and thank you for liking and sharing the information. It is much appreciated. Like I said, they are kind of preventing me from sharing stuff, so the more you guys share and help out, the better for everybody in Ohio, because the key is getting the awareness out, and hopefully getting more support for these guys so that we can help them, because they're really, really, really in a bad spot right now. Like I said, the government has let them down all over the place, and it is not a good situation. So anyway, guys, it is late, and I still have work to do here in my office. And I love you guys very, very much. And thank you for listening. Thank you in advance for all of your help and all of your shares and likes and your donated times and efforts and talents. We really appreciate it. And I thank you guys. God bless all of you. Have a wonderful evening. Sweet dreams. And I'll be seeing you all very soon. Take care, guys. Knocking stuff over here.